Shedeur is a franchise QB. And the media, not our media, but other media outlets are making Cleveland less than, trying to make it look like we ain't got no QB, trying to look like we need to go to the draft this year or next year. How could they say Jackson Dart is a franchise QB, but we don't have one? That clearly makes no sense at all. New York Giants got a franchise quarterback, but we don't have one. Please. So John Harbaugh did pick the Giants. Somebody had came up with a recent, and I don't know how true it is, but I feel it could be. No coach that won a Super Bowl has went to another team and won another Super Bowl. So I told y'all, yes, I would love John Harbaugh because what he's used to winning. But it ain't like I expect them to be just to dominate over there. So we got to talk about that. Jackson Dart, a franchise. So it's how people decide they're going to talk about it. And it kind of maybe taint people's ideal about players. I don't know why. Excuse me. I don't know why the league went out of their way to smash the door down to the 5th round, to act like he ain't there. The man came in and could have won 7 games. He could have won 7 games. And while he was winning, you had his own out in the area, his local media trashing him, which makes no sense. Always looking for the next quarterback, the next quarterback, next quarterback. Yo, they talked about Shedeur like he wasn't good. And we watched it with our own eyes. Did he make some mistakes? Yes. Did the wide receivers and running backs help out on some of them mistakes? Yes. Was it no O-line there? Correct. So when you look at this thing, we are the destination spot. We are the destination spot with a coach who got the vision of saying, we need an O-line, and when I get that and some wide receivers, it's a wrap. That's all you need. That is all. So is it good now? Yeah, y'all got me now. Y'all hear me? You hear me? I should be rolling now. Hold on. What about now? Y'all got me? All right, all right, all right. Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, y'all, with the way they got this thing going, I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all. I don't like the fact that they downplaying Shador and downplaying Cleveland as a spot. I get it. Cleveland history is terrible. I get it. Since 99, they ain't been buying nothing. And the whole time, it seemed like Cleveland just can't get it together. But I believe this move right here, we got a lot of pieces in place. That's why I think Andrew Barry then was like, hey, check this out. If we have it where we keep the defense good, and then we have it where we get the pieces together for the offense, we'll be good. That's all we'll need. If we get the pieces right, we'll be good. That's the only thing that they need. We got to get these pieces right. So without that, yeah, without that, we gonna hurt ourselves. So hopefully the head coach that comes in, hopefully the head coach that comes in is a head coach that already see the vision. We need the coach to see the vision. I don't care who they get, long as he see the vision. Okay, I could build around Shedeur. I could build with these running backs. I could build with my tight ends. I could add wide receivers and O-linemen. Do that and we good. If we can't get that, then it's gonna be a situation. If we can't get that, it's gonna be a situation. Because see, the thing is, you have it where the Giants feel like they hit the lotto right now. The Giants are being told, people saying that the Giants right now is just like when Mike Bravel was hired by the Patriots. They saying that's a home run hire. And I get it. They feel like the Giants got a home run hire. Well, let us get our hire. I feel it's going to be one of them young offensive coordinators that maybe ain't called plays, but you got to look at it. John Harbaugh was a DB coach. John Harbaugh was a DB coach. Hold on, y'all. John Harbaugh was a DB coach, and he went straight to head coach. He went straight to the head coach spot. So if he went straight to the head coach spot, then what we gonna do? He was never a head coach. He was only getting love from because his dad and his brother, and they made him a head coach. So we could do the same thing. We could take somebody. We could take the Rams OC, well, the passing coordinator, Nate. We could take Dan with the Bengals. We could take Grant with the Jaguars. See what they buy. See what they buy. And see if we can become something special. It's just a matter of time, y'all. I know they looking at us like we don't have it like that, and everybody downplaying us, and they went to naming all the players the Giants got. I'm like, we got players. Shador. If you say Jackson Dart, Shador. You say they running back, we got about 4 running backs. Now they got the wide receiver. Okay, tight ends. We got a 5-5 tight end. We could put our tight end with their wide receiver because our tight end was catching it. And then just imagine if we get one. O-line, we ain't got none. So we got to get some. Defense, our defense crushing them. So my thing is, why everybody downplaying us and making us like we're not the spot to be? I hold Shedeur ball. I say this must be part of the Red Sea. Like, where they just still own us like this because there's no reason they should be counting us out. We should be looked upon like, bro, get an O-line, wide receivers, you winning. Just like that, everything in place. Everything in place to win in Cleveland. Just how the Bears are winning, just how Jaguars are winning, we could be winning like that. Just, we ain't had the right coach. And you see if he was so hot in the market, they would get him. Now, that ain't to say they won't sign up Kevin, but Jim Harbaugh, hot as in the market, picked up ASAP. The Ravens just let somebody go, messed up the market, or did they help the market? K. Mathis was good. Almighty was happening. VC. Lady PC, Ty was good. Nelson was happening. Miss Mel Cathy was good. Miss Campbell, TP. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Just girl, you say I'm so happy he picked the Giants and did not think he was a good fit for Cleveland. I sort of want him, but I know I want a coach that can be here for a while. They show all the coaches that got hired. I think it was 10 coaches got hired in 22. 10 coaches. Only 2 of them still got jobs. And really none of them just was balling like that. So 10 coaches got hired, and we got 9 about to get hired. I expect John Harbaugh to shine with the Giants, like at least get them to 8, 9, 10 wins. That's what I give him, 8 to 9, 10 wins. Or he could get more, but 8 to 9, 10 wins. Um, the Ravens and the Steelers should have a good situation. And I feel we'll have a good situation. But they downplaying us, y'all. The media make our job trash. And I don't know if that influenced the coaches. I don't know if that influenced them, but it feel like it do. Feel like it do. Bird, you say you don't want to hear, you didn't want Harbaugh. I'm glad Giants screwed him up. Yeah. I didn't want an old coach. I do want a young coach in the 30s or 40s that could lead. But you got to come in there ready to lead. Now, I did hear Jameis Winston say something that, well, a lot of people want a winning coach, come from a winning situation, or he was transforming a situation. So if that's Mike McDaniels and he could come and put us together, let's roll with it. If it's one of them three fresh off the block offensive coordinators, then let's roll with it. Renee, what's good? You say he does, just a girl, you say he don't have Lamar Henry. I know that's going to be tough. That's going to be, now, Cam Scatterboo is good, but I don't know how he's going to be coming off that injury. It's Prince. You say the Cleveland Browns, Instagram, they showing love. They got Shedeur everywhere, putting all. Because they know they own media trash them. They local media trash them. Selmo, what's happening? Got time today, you said Cleveland got a bad rep and need to stop. Yes. Like, the head coach got to come in there and he got to talk to the top, which I guess is no higher than Jimmy, the owner. All right, get with Barry and have everybody got to walk in there with belief. We winning this year. We winning this year. Yes, we winning this year. Yes, we going to get the top draft picks. Yes, we going to get the right players in here. And they got to just walk in that stuff. And then see it. They got to see it. And I need a head coach who believe in what the offensive scheme he putting out. We know the defense scheme going to be working, but I need a head coach who going to believe in his offensive scheme and roll. New Orleans, you said the younger coach would be better to work with. Yes, it would. It would. And it looked like Todd, that OC from the Ravens, he going to be going with John Harbaugh. Now, he might not, but I think he is. Yeah, as you said, the New York Giants, yeah, they got John Harbaugh. Kathy, you say Harbaugh wanted Shador on the team. He did, but apparently now his brother kept saying he was going to the NFC. So maybe we should have seen that. His brother kept saying he was going to the NFC. Get in the NFC. Get in the NFC. LD, you said Cam had the same injury in his earlier Ooh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Because you wish they stay healthy, but hey. PWB, you say those fools in Cleveland media are now blaming Shedeur because, see, y'all, I wish Shedeur didn't have to talk to them. Shedeur ought to hire a whole new batch for himself. Hey, let these people come in and ask. Let me get some young reporters who going to come in there and ask some real stuff and then put out real stuff. Yeah, as you said, Mike McDaniels is going to be Cleveland head coach. Well, it seems like people don't want him. I think it's going to be some of them young offensive-minded. He could get it and then let one of them young offensive-minded guys call the plays, but they probably going to say, nah, I stick where I'm at. We going to see, though, y'all. I hope we not the last to hire. Because if we the last to hire, we got to take what's available. Hire while the pot is big. Hire while you done checked everybody. But you know what? What I feel like is if Cleveland ain't hired nobody yet, they don't see nobody in that group so far that they like. If they haven't hired nobody, that pool, they don't like it. Whatever happened to that pool, they do not like it. It's, for some reason, none of them candidates. Because you see how John Harbaugh went out there, only because he got the history, but John Harbaugh went out there and just locked up a job. Locked one up. And what? That's the quickest hire. Because he just coached Saturday, didn't he? No, he lost. He lost and the Steelers win. So his last game was the 4th, and he got hired 10 days. It took 10 days. No, the 15th. So the day the 15th. So he got hired 11 days. It took 11 days. Now, I get it. We dealing with a bunch of new guys, but if the new guys going to be it pretty soon, this year, next year, what we waiting on? What we waiting on? Okay, Matthew say the media worried about more trashy headlines than yes. If they was out there putting out stuff, which we are, but if at least the locals would, hey man, Shedeur is this, Shedeur is that, and we're pumping how good he is. But you know what? I still think it's because the league tainted. So that's cool. We might be still in the Red Sea phase where we flushing it out. But when the head coach comes, he needs to address everything. He needs to address that Shedeur is my guy. I'm rolling with him. Shedeur is him, and I'm locked in. That's how he need to address that. I don't know if he will, but that's how he should address that. Just girl, you say Cleveland not letting go. Right, Cleveland ain't letting Shedeur go, but the way they talk about him, like you ought to hear how everybody hyping up this next draft. Moore went back to school. So now the class of 27 is loaded. Well, they said class of 26 was loaded. But a lot of the guys in 26 that came back. So apparently it wasn't loaded. Apparently they wasn't like that. Then they show how many starts some of these guys done had in college. Like, some of them been in school forever. Like, man, come on now. Y'all hyping this stuff up, and then it really ain't like that. Shedeur won 3 games out of 4. Out of 7. Could have won all 7. But you give it to a silly coach who want to take him out and do Wildcat, want to go for 4th down on their side of just taking games right out, just giving up the game. 49ers, I'm going to give you the game. Yeah, you can have this one. Yeah, 49ers, you can have the game. Jets, you can have the game. Tennessee, you can have the game. Y'all, honestly, they probably was still tanking. And then Shedeur just said, man, forget all that. If we could stay close, hey, Miles, if y'all could stay close, because they call some dumb plays, Miles, for real. If y'all could stay close, like make some plays for me, I could do something. Like the last game, we had 2 defensive touchdowns, and they was trying to lose that one. The whole first half, we were playing trash. Whole first half. Mo, what's good? TP, you say, yeah, they mad more going back. Yeah, listen, they hot. We got our own media, not our media, but the media that's sitting right there in Cleveland, they keep pumping out, yeah, quarterback done came, more than went back, more than messed it up for everybody. Man, that man didn't want to come here. He didn't want to deal with no Shedeur. What made them think that, this is my thing, this is common sense. What would make anybody believe that how Shedeur get all this love and everybody want to talk about Shedeur and everybody want to put Shedeur at the top? What quarterback want to come in here to that? Don't no quarterback want to come in here to that. Don't no quarterback want to get drafted, no matter if he first round or not. Like, man, bro, I done watched this man play. Matter of fact, all the quarterbacks about to come out, they done seen Shedeur. They know him. They know him. So now you look at it and you like, okay. And y'all, they hyped 26 up. Wasn't nothing in 26. I ain't tripping on Mendoza. He don't set me off like he finna go in there and just lead an organization to the Super Bowl or something. He might down the line, but it don't strike me as one. More than strike me as one. None of them did. None of them did. So when I look at that, I'm like, man. Like, So they gonna always dish out crazy news. Then you got the other media outlets, they going for it, and they like, hey, They got their franchise guy and their franchise coach. Bro, we finna get our franchise stuff too. We finna get our franchise stuff too. When we lock in a coach, which I don't want to be the last one, unless it's meant for us to be the last one and we get a baller. If we get a ball, I'm good. But if we not, we better get a top one. I need one of them coaches who like that. Jaguars winning this year. I wouldn't mind him. Cincinnati has went to a Super Bowl, so he done saw that. You kind of know what you need. You know what you need. Almighty, you say the local media are doing their best to find a way to put Shedeur in every conversation. It is. But they put him in there on the negative side. Like, put him in there on the good side. That's why I'm like, yo, look, Shedeur is a franchise quarterback. That's not hard to see. That is not hard to see. Okay, Matt, you say the best video I seen in the end of the season is Shedeur on the headset talking to Tommy over a play. I like that. Got time today? You say Grant Udisky is going to be interviewing Saturday. I hope he wants our job. I hope he wants our job. And I hope of course, you know they got to want it, but like, I ain't got to say it got to be number one on their board, but you got to have a vision for what you want to do with him. Tanya. Miss B, yeah. You say now they talking about the kid from her. Carson Beck. Yeah. They finding a way. And honestly, Carson Beck might be better than all the quarterbacks coming out in this draft. Real, you say the best head coach out there is the OC. Yeah, but he ain't coming to us. He's not coming to us. Excuse me. At least I don't think so. I believe the Falcons or Tennessee want him bad. The Falcons or Tennessee want him bad. They want him bad. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. JB, you say so many posts about Shador from Cleveland. They trying to hype that thing up. Hey, we'll pump it. If our local media won't pump it, we'll pump it. Shador is the man. Shador is the franchise quarterback. Shador. They trying to hype that thing. Thank y'all. They trying to hype that thing. Supposedly, he might have, if he don't become a head coach, I don't think he ever going to become one. But if he does become a head coach, I'm thinking the Steelers or the Ravens. Could be wrong, but it just feel like that's who will go get him. That's who will go get him. Donna, you say, I'm happy that John went to the Giants. I don't like the way he talked down on Lamar Jackson. He must used to eat Lamar up. See, this year, y'all, I'm going to pay more attention. I'm going to cover the Browns, but I'm going to get more. I'm going to do more with the NFL. I'm going to check this thing out. Because I want to see it from all angles. I don't want to be just so focused on Shedeur them that I don't see everybody else in the league. I'm going to see the league this year, y'all. And just like with college football with Colin Moore, I'm going to cover Colorado, but we're going to see the league. We're going to see the league. Thank y'all. Ms. Robinson, you say, Stream Park lose and nut? Yeah. Now, a lot of people feel like Grant that guy. But I want to do Grant even want us. I know he young, but if your mindset like that, let's go. If your mindset is like that, let's go. If your mindset is that guy, let's go. They appreciate it. Say, K Matthews, you say, don't worry about it. When the Browns come out showing they I hope our head coach have us winning. I'm talking about big, have us winning big. Ms. Bridges, you say, honestly, I don't think Kevin is going to hire. I think he'll be offensive coordinator. Somebody say the Eagles was looking at him. See, if I am Kevin and they don't hire me as a head coach, I want to lock in at a good OC spot. If I can get the Eagles job, if I can get the Seahawks job, Um, if I could get the Eagles, Seahawks, even the Jaguars, if they dip, the Jaguars, if by chance the Bears, uh, if by chance the Bears offensive coordinator dip, I want that too. If I'm him, because that's gonna put me at a spot where I know I'm gonna win. You gotta be winning. You have to be winning to get these jobs. You gotta be winning. And then like Doug Williams' son is gonna be the quarterback coach for Washington. I said to myself, I wonder if will he make it up to an offensive coordinator? Is that something he want to do? I would think it is. Deanna, you said Kevin needed some therapy. He ain't worried about that. Kevin finna go get that cash. Mo, just girl, you say they only mention the Eagles because that's his hometown? Yeah. I don't think he get no head coaching job. He might, but I just don't think he will. I don't think he will. Samo, you say you hearing the Raiders for Flores? I hope if Brian Flores like that and he could go out and win, I hope he get with the right squad. It ain't gonna go right if you pick the wrong squad, and they will fire you. Well, they fire certain coaches within a year. Like they will fire a coach in a year for certain people, and then for certain other people, they might fire you a year and a half. But still, you got to pick the right team. So I guess that's how they looking at Cleveland. Like, I ain't trying to go to Cleveland and they ain't the right team, but you got to see the defense is there. They forcing the defensive coordinator to stay, or at least the defensive coordinator want to stay. Let's shake some. FD, you say you hearing the Steelers for Brian Flores. Kathy, you say that's not true about Harbaugh. I'm in Baltimore and the fans love him. Just girl, you say it's just too bad they have to play against the Browns twice a year if they get Flores. I think Brian Flores will come in there and lock it down and make the whole situation change and make it lock in, but you just never know. You just never know. Yeah, as you say, the information is made available on how Kevin treated Shedeur. Oh, boy. But see, the league was with that. The league was like, crush that boy. Yeah, him and his daddy crush him. And when Pops came out that his situation was wrong, a little tough, they was like, well, still crush him. Crush that joker. Crush him. See, you say you're right. Defense played hard for Shador, so he kept the main spot. For the stats, it shows you right. Kevin called back, yeah. I don't get why we was trying to jeopardize. I hope Shedeur come out balling. I hope when we get this coach, he lock in with Shedeur. We go get an O-line. Barry better have that O-line, right? Barry, I've been seeing things about different O-linemen, but I keep telling y'all, the O-lineman we drafted most likely coming out of the you could draft the one from Miami. If not, we gonna go for somebody at the SEC or Big Ten. SEC or Big Ten. Because they gonna have some dogs. They gonna have some dogs at O-lineman, and we gonna be rolling. Rolling. So I'm ready to see it. Just girl, you say, but we'll see what happens with Dart this year, and if he can stay healthy. I don't see Arch being better than Dart. I think Arch Manning will be better this year. I think he got that year up on his belt. He got all the hype, but I think the year up on his belt gonna help him. Now, I don't know if he gonna come out in the 27th draft. Excuse me. His family might say push that out till the 28th draft. Luke, you say Jordan Sealing trolling. I heard he went. I heard it is official that he's in Texas. Expect Texas to get him. That's what they saying now. The Giants want Arch Manning? Nah, they ain't gonna be able to get him with Dart, though. I don't even know if they would do that. I don't know if John Harbaugh would do that. I don't know if he'll do that. Almighty, you say you ain't jumping on that train. He might shake something now. Double C, you say Kevin is not getting hired as a head coaching job for a head coaching job. Somebody might give him a chance, but he might have to take a year back. He might have to sit for a year. Not sit for a year, but be relax for a little bit. Brand, you said Kevin might get the Miami gig. Owner might be a little curious to how he handled the situation. And they all knew they said it, so to shut him down. And they saw how sorry we was 2 years in a row. You can't say you tanking twice now. God, dog, you tanking twice? Kathy, you said the NFL went all out. Yeah, they took Shedeur. But they still claiming this narrative. That's what I don't like about it. They claim that narrative. And see, Bryce Young, they talked about him like he was trash. And then now he's not. Now they could build around him. So all we need is a coach who's going to get us right. Give me a coach who's going to get us right. WC, you say in the conversation. C, you say, what do you think about the video interview now saying they treated? Oh, I ain't hear nothing because we know he did it. Like, we know they still talk dumb about him. So, no, nothing. Like, that's a little too late. Talk good. Talk good. Talk real good about him. But they don't want to do that. PWB, you say the leagues, main ones. Yeah. Yeah, they on it. They couldn't wait. They were ready for it. They said, hey. We're about to pick the 5th round pick, and it's Shedeur. Everybody's waiting. Okay, great. All right, cool. Now that we picked Shedeur, now that Shedeur is starting, hype it up. Yeah, that's all they doing. Now we get the right coach. Ooh. Andrew Berry, get these draft picks right. Andrew Berry, you gotta get these draft picks right. You get the draft picks right, we good. I hope we get 3 offensive linemen or 4. I hope we get, all right, out of my wide receivers that I want Cardinal Tate. I want to say his name, Denzel Boston, but I might be wrong. His last name Boston, I believe. And he's at Washington. I want that wide receiver. I could take a Jordan Tyson, and I could take the wide receiver from USC. I could take any one of them 4 wide receivers. Now, O-lineman, I need an O-lineman coach to lock in on them. If Miami got the best O-lineman, get him. But you still need a top dog wide receiver. I want one. I need one by 6'3". 6'3" that can run. I need one that can go get it. I don't want one playing around. I need a go-getter. Go get that thing. Brand, and you say you think Harbaugh might be a bit overrated? It's hard to win in the playoffs. So some teams just was a lot. Like recently, the Chiefs was a lot. Now it look like the Eagles, they got their run. Then the Patriots had their run. Then Tom Brady came to the Bucs and they had their run. The Rams got their opportunity. Yeah, I want me a winner. Listen, give me one that's from the Sean McVay. I need a Sean McVay guy. Yeah, I want a Sean McVay guy. Give me a Sean McVay. Yeah, I need that type of system. That's going to win. That look like that's what's winning in the NFL. Sean McVay, and even off the 49ers coaching tree, Shanahan. I think that's who had the 49ers. PWB, say, well, Kevin does like the left. Yeah. He down with it. Hey, the blind leading the blind, it is. Just girl said, I want them to build an O-line like the Chicago and the New England Patriots did. Primary free. Ooh. Made no sense to get all them veterans. Well, I need at least 3 rookies. That's top now, like top 2 rounds. But you're right. We do need to get in that free agency and get with it. Get with it. Get some dogs. We get the dogs, we good. Latrice, what's good? It's in our favor to win, y'all. Only an O-line, that's just 5 now. Just 5 now. Just 5. You just need 5 solid dudes that can hold it down. And then you need an offensive coordinator to come do his thing. 5 O-linemen. No, well, we need more than that. We need a solid 5 plus 2 dogs at wide receiver. We need 7 go-getters on offense, and everything else going to play out. Everything else is in our favor. 7 go-getters and everything else in place. Just girl, you say free agency is where it starts at? Yeah. That's how Chicago. Ooh, yeah. Lady PC, you say what? No Tommy at OC? Nah, I don't think Tommy gonna make it. I don't think they keeping Tommy. Nah, well, it just all depends. If they really feel that Tommy is like that, then yeah. Sabrina, you said Cam, Silman Craig, and Will Shepard. Yeah, that's them Colorado boys. Yes, they have been given future contracts to come on back. Like, hey, Jaguars say you did well enough, we'll keep you. Jaguars said that Will Shepard did well enough to keep him. Now, eventually they got the ball out and make the roster the whole time. They got to stay on that 53-man roster. They got to stay on it. Because I think you could only have like 2 years in a row where you play around with that practice squad, game squad, practice squad, game squad. I want them to shine. I want those boys to shine. I want them to get the correct amount of years to get that retirement from the NFL. I don't care if the retirement just 30 grand. Get that. That's 30 grand you ain't got to think about. It's just coming. It's a check coming. If you can get it higher and you can get it like, I don't know how hard you got a ball to get $100,000 or $150,000 or $200,000 a year from the NFL, but for retirement. But hopefully they could get that. I know Shedeur gonna have a long career. I know Travis got paid, so he good. And Shedeur, dad got money, so they good. But I want the boys who gotta go get it. I need them to go get it. Lady PC, you said Shiloh can play special teams. Yeah, but I don't think the NFL could holler at him. Now, I didn't listen. It just all depends. I did have a friend who made it to the NFL, then got cut, then got picked up, then get cut, and they'll just be bringing you back and forth. But see, the thing with Shiloh, nobody brought him back. They brought him for workouts, but they never brought him back. So with them never bringing him back, I don't know if I don't know if the NFL gonna rock with him. Sabrina, you said B.J. Green. Yeah, B.J. Green good. I think B.J. Green a locked on. Yeah, I think B.J. Green a locked on, so he good. Yeah, he is good. He good. Brandon, you said Sean McVay and Shannon Tree are definitely the way to go. Yeah. Oh, Ryan from that group too? Oh, lock me in. Lock me in, because they are winning. They are winning. I even take one from D'Amico Ryans if he had somebody available, because they used to winning. I need somebody who locked in to winning. And when you locked in to winning, everything else is going to be good. Yeah, as you say, they will keep watching. Shiloh needs to go to the, you say Shiloh needs to go to the UFL. I was looking at that. If he did go to the UFL, I want him to go to the Orlando team. I want to keep him in Florida with me, but I don't know if he'll want to do it. He don't strike me as the guy that want to do it. He just doesn't. He don't strike me as he wants to get out there and get down with the UFL. I don't think he do. Not to say he won't. I just don't think he do it. Not to say the NFL won't give him a try. It just feels tough. Y'all, that NFL be hard. Because they drafting every year. So they drafting every year. They grabbing more free agents every year. And the more you sit out the league, the more they say, nah, that you ain't it. PC, what's good? Kathy, you say Shiloh should go to the NFL or the Canadian Football League, CFL. It's a team got the rights on him. I don't think he gonna go that route. I don't think they're gonna go that route. Mom, what's good? You say Shiloh will get a turn. Lord's willing, but that's if he even want it. I'm pretty sure he working out, but I don't know if they're gonna call. Brand, you say you think Shiloh is done with football as a player? Could probably coach. Nah, he don't strike me as no coach. Now, if he want to coach, okay, cool, but he don't strike me as a coach. Shiloh not going to the CFL, he can make the same, if not more, doing social media. You make a lot doing social media. And with the fame that he got, from Pops, that's going to roll good. Yeah, I see it. Well, yeah, seen that. Seen that. Coach, you said, does Shiloh even want to play for? That I don't know. That I don't know. Donna, you say you pray that Andrew Berry can surround Shedeur with dogs. I wanted to. If we, look, get the O-line, get the wide receivers. It's that easy. O-line, wide receivers, and get the right coach. I seen somebody saying, you shouldn't want a coach to come build around Shedeur. What do you build around? They going for Jack. You seen John Harbaugh take that job because he thought Jackson Dart, he could work with that. Because Jackson Dart, in a sense, kind of a runner. Not fast as Lamar, but he a runner. Miss Cousins, what's good? In a sense, he's like Lamar. In a sense. You got a running back. You got a wide receiver. You can make the O-line good. So, we guess. Just girl, you say, I think this past year's rookie class were dogs. They did. You got Shedeur, you got the linebacker, you got the tight end, you got QJ, you got Sampson. That's 5 right there. I'm trying to think who else was out there balling. I guess Mason held it down. So, yeah. Yeah. Mason, just girl, you say he already said he didn't have the patience to be a coach. Yeah. I feel he ain't strike me as a coach. He ain't even have to say that. He just didn't strike me as a guy that wanted to be a coach. 5129, what's happening? LK, you said, Colin, you already said why they look at Cleveland organization and media as pure. They do. It's sad, but it is. It's sad, but it is. It's sad, but it is. Brandon, see, you say I'm tired of Shedeur compared to folks with the full season or year 2. Yeah. But hey, y'all, blessings to y'all. I'll come back on later today. That's my game plan, to come back on later today. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, Life of Football, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to College Football with Colin Moore, please do. And Texas Football with Colin Moore. But hey, blessings to y'all. Holla at y'all.